All right. We are live. Welcome back. Part two of the Mythics versus the Juggernuts. I'm joined again by our boy Goose Guy. Welcome back, Goose.
Hi, hi. Good to be back.
And let me verify everything is working. Everything looks to be working. We'll get the readies from the captains and send it.
And it.
Go ahead and hit us with a recap, Goosey, of the
Oh man, where do
previous
I
two
start?
games.
Where do I start? What are we? 2 matches in. Both matches overtime.
Yep.
Both matches all the way overtime. Very last round. First one taken by the Juggernuts. Second one taken by the Mythics. And here we are.
Absolute cinema. And here we are about
At
12 days later and ready to polish this turd off.
12 days later. That's. What do you think has gone through their heads? Is going through their heads, and now here they are again.
Honestly, I couldn't even begin to tell you, Goose. In those 12 days, some things have taken place that have stirred up the dynamics of the league. There was
Do
this
tell.
there was a second playoff game played. It
Mhm.
was the number 1 seed streaking red fire hot Revenants versus the absolutely bottom of the barrel Psychos.
Yeah, seems like should have been.
I,
We know the end for this, right?
Honestly, there was some debate as to whether or not the Psychos even belonged in the playoffs.
Who said that?
I believe everybody said
Hmm. It's first I heard.
that. And go ahead, Goose. Tell us what happened.
It happens to be my team, the Psychos. Um, I believe it's called um sandbagging. What? What I hear. And
Uh, some call it
unfortunately for the
sandbagging.
for
We called it domination.
yes, unfortunately for the Reverends, didn't end too well. Can't say I took really part in it. I was just kind of doing my thing. It just happens that my team came out to play.
The geese were loose. The honks were happening. Alas, Psychos have clawed their way back to a
That's
second finals appearance.
kind of similar to what happened last year, from what I hear.
Absolutely, very similar. Started at the bottom, clawed their way through to the finals. But enough of that. That's in the history books now. We are moving on to this current third map here.
Exactly.
Border Mythics Juggernuts. We got some pretty standard bans coming from both sides. The Juggernuts are going to go ahead and start this game on defense first.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy chicken licking! If you could just double check the quality and volume levels of the stream once we get going, that would be excellent. I'm getting a little error on my end. It's saying that it's not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. But
Yeah,
I
that
don't
stream.
I don't know what more I could be doing.
Could be that brand new house of yours.
Could be. It says, bro, it keeps lagging. Okay, that would be.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Jesus.
All right, we've given it the old classic restart, and we'll
See what it
see.
does.
We'll see if it's any bit better here. It is definitely indicating that it is working better on my end. So I'm not getting the notification saying that I'm not
Yeah,
streaming anything.
it's on now on my screen.
Well, currently it's paused, um,
Mhm.
so it might be unwatchable but it's not lag at the moment. It is actually paused.
Looks like Dalefire did say he'll be back.
Yep. So we're just waiting for that, and then we will reconvene. But everything is appearing to be
Yeah.
working on our end now. So
Yeah. Pretty strong first round from the Mythics there. They honestly barely got into the map and
they
kind
kind
of
of,
dominated there
yeah,
quite a bit.
they kind of didn't
I
really need
think,
to do much.
yeah, I think Mythic or Juggernuts there just kind of try to hold their ground in one spot and just got picked apart.
Yep. It was a very triple layered defense, an onion, if you will.
An onion is few, a cake,
Ah, there you go. A cake, a triple layer cake, one and then
cake.
one and then one. Picked off one,
Mm-hmm.
droned out the other, picked him off, and then it was a 3v1.
Mm-hmm. Then there's, it's a little hard to be in a 3v1.
I, if there's anything we heard from the other night, it's that Day of Fire is able to clutch those situations. So, clutching a 1v5 to force some continuation of overtime. So it is possible. We got the ready up from the Mythics here. I believe we are still waiting on Day of Fire from the Juggernuts, and then we will continue.
All right. Our boy Crazy Chicken Licken says your mic is quiet and loud at the same time. Fix that. Just say
Uh,
you do sound a little bit soft on my
a
ears.
little bit soft. It could be the empty, echoey room, but
Could be the empty echoey
I
room.
can twist some knobs with the best of them and see if that does anything. Let me twist some knobs.
That sounds a little bit better.
Well, that's funny because I didn't do anything, but we'll take it.
Really? Did you put the mic in your mouth maybe?
Inside the mouth just a bit.
Inside the mouth just a bit. That tends to do it.
That does tend to do it. Strong.
Monk Tree 21 says there's no lag now.
Yep. So I believe we are just waiting on. It sounds fine when you're
The
talking to it.
captain.
Okay. I'll put it directly in front of my face this time. And I can whisper sweet nothings into your ear if you'd like.
I enjoy that. Well, while we're waiting, how are you liking your new house?
You
First
know,
stream in the new house. First time putting up Siege in the new house.
everything's going great. Had to make one to one or more unplanned trips back to the old house to get some things that we had left. I didn't have a mouse pad. Had to go get that fixed. So now I've got my mouse pad. Everything's golden. I'm not playing on a rigidy, bumpy table. So we are we're ready to roll.
Golden.
But I got the controller though, so I'm ready to cast.
Yes. I don't. I don't know where my wire is from a controller, but I remember some of the buttons. So
There you go. What more do you need? I do have this amazing white table that was so kindly provided by yourself.
oh, is that what you're? Is that what you're playing on?
That is what I'm playing on at the moment. Yes, sir. A day fire called ready and neglected to pick an operator until the very last second there.
Yeah, very complete, different lineup.
Absolute switch all around for the Juggernuts. Keep us in the loop over there, chat, on the stream quality. We're just wanting to make sure everything is running smoothly. But like I said, I am getting some much better signals from the YouTube studio on my end, so I think we're doing okay.
I did let the teams know that just our production has gone down. Half of them have quit since
The commissioner,
Yep.
he won that thing and then he went on his tour, like his celebratory tour. That's why we're having to wait 12 days between matches.
Yeah.
We need more goose. All right, let me bump up the goose real quick. All right, goose volume. No, I got you. I bumped you up from 110% to 150%, and we'll go from there.
We'll go from there.
Looks like the similar strat for the Mythics right out the gate.
Very similar strat.
They've spread even more thin this time with the almost a 1-1 and a 1. Duck Dynasty holding east. Red Rorschach on Vince, and Daddy Two Eyes giving some pressure on the traditional main wall, if you will.
Yeah.
He's going to go
I
ahead and
see.
try to pop it.
Yep.
But the Mute Jammer is doing what it does best.
Jamming stuff. And then there goes Duck. Says, I'll come right to you. Don't worry, my friend.
What are your thoughts on the Mozzie play out of Day of Fire? You like that? Just kind of that counter intel?
I do like it. I think they felt like you said they kind of picked them up pretty good. You know, drone them out and picked them, drone them out and picked them. So I think he's just trying to add to the Mute Jammer. You know, trying to stop that droning.
Yeah. It's like 84 is catching some fire from the now opened main wall. It's going to have his hands full just a bit with two players forcing their way into sight. The man's not scared. He whips out the pistol and says, "Let's go."
He keeps speaking that. He's here to play.
Daddy lands some pretty significant damage on him, forcing him to retreat further back into sight, while Red Rorschach is pushing his way, looks like east.
And looks like he's in. If he wants to, he can start planting. Not sure who can hear him. I guess
he's not going to have the cover fire from his two teammates if he goes for plant here.
Yeah.
And Billy on Bro is able to sort of stall that plant just a bit.
Doug, yeah, that's where Doug comes in. But Billy does have that wall open, so
Billy on Bro lands some pretty significant damage, and the plant is coming down. It doesn't look like the Juggernauts are aware that the plant's coming down at all. Billy does pick up Duck Dynasty and Day of Fire and Daddy Twice trade, leaving it a 2v1 for Red Rorschach. Claymore comes down. And he's going to get the fake run out. You'd love to see it. Just
yes.
You know, just plant that little thought in his head. C4's coming in. Billy on Bro does pick up that Claymore. They got about 10 seconds left to work with here. The defuse is coming down while
can't see him.
They get cover from one, downed, and just enough time. I think it's going to be close.
Just enough?
It's going to be close.
That's
That's a nail biter.
Right, that was right at 7.
That was right at 7. 7 and a fraction.
Production, we could just rewind it in slow motion and see exactly when he started that.
If we could. If only, sir, if only. Wild round for the Juggernauts, tying it back up 1-1.
Yes. It just seems to be kind of gearing up for another.
It's the continuation of part 1.
That's a continuation. You know what I was thinking too?
Hit me with it.
It seems like it's kind of been playing into that Juggernauts starting off great, not doing so well, and then bam, finishes great. So could that be a sign that this is going to be, you know, they won the first map, they lost the second map?
It could be. That could be. One way to find out, though.
Yeah.
It's like the Juggernauts opting to go the pretty standard next best site here, the bathroom and tellers sites. I would expect at least some sort of a vertical presence from the Juggernauts just to stifle that. It can be at times pretty intense pressure that the Mythics like to push, you know, doing vertical play.
Yeah. I wonder. I mean, I guess that vertical play can still come out.
Can
it? Feels like with.
It doesn't look like they picked ops for it though.
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like with that Duck Dynasty Ying that they might kind of just be.
Taking that waiting room and kind of just playing that open area, cut down lines of sight, and maybe get a plant in B. We'll see. Interesting play here out of Day of Fire. He is playing east because he knows that Daddy Two Eyes always pushes east, always.
And he's on top of it now.
Isn't able to land the shots, but might just be applying enough pressure to sort of stall that push from Daddy.
Make him think a little bit.
Boy, let me tell you, I hate saying Daddy.
I think he knows what he's doing. You know, he made us start calling him that.
He sure did. Looks like some good drone work coming in from the Mythics. Daddy Two Eyes is droning in Red Rorschach. Looks like... Ah, there we go. He does end up catching the mute playing inside passport check, so they should be aware of that.
Yep.
And looks like Daddy Two Eyes is going to rotate right around to it and apply pressure almost instantly on that.
And Doug just kind of holding side over here. Red's up top, I'm assuming. Let's see his little...
Yeah, it looks like Red is up top on the new balcony, the waiting room balcony. Just having a pretty decent line of sight, you know, just cutting any rotations in B.
Into those windows, yep.
He's keeping pings on Day of Fire. Yep. Oh, sneaky Billy. He's trying to get this flank on old Red. Red drops. He doesn't sound like he heard it. Could have been muffled by the Yings.
What was this?
Oh, Billy on Bro's fixing to get a killer flank
Yeah,
here.
if he can get into the...
Billy picks up one, Day of Fire picks up the other, and Duck Dynasty is left with a lot of work in 50 seconds.
He says, let me retrace my steps and see what these dweebs got themselves into. Billy Umbro opts to stay upstairs.
Yep, and the Yings are coming in. We got a comment just regarding the interesting strategy of not bringing a hard breach, and that's really a fair point. Even something with like a ace charge can open up that B wall and provide just a pretty safe and secure plant spot. So it's kind of it feels like it might be a missed opportunity, especially with Daddy Two Eyes, who really excels in that breacher role.
Yeah. Of course, I've been gone for a while from this game. I feel like we used to obviously go upstairs first in this map, and then we usually went to the other downstairs, the one by the front entrance.
Workshop and push the bathroom wall.
Yes.
I feel like that is definitely a pretty standard push. Recently, though, we have been opting, at least, especially in fives, when you have more utility available to sort of secure that waiting room area, breach that hard wall in the back of B, and nestle a plant in that in between those cabinets. But like you're saying, either one is pretty much a viable strat, but not bringing a hard breach
I meant
you.
Defense-wise, we would go here
going Vince
side first. Yeah.
Right. I feel like that's just a shift in the meta, you know.
Meta. Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot more vertical play that you can do on these two sites, and with the addition of RAM, you know, there's always Buck available, Fuse is always available. It's kind of made these two sites a bit more dangerous to hold. Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of that RAM.
Yep, there's the RAM, and honestly, I had forgotten about this. Deimos, he's a big one. There's roughly nowhere to hide that's safe. So good luck. It looks like the Mythics are opting to stick with their no hard breach strategy, and just trying to brute force their way through doorways and pray for the best.
Pray for the best. Yep.
It's a very Revenant-like attack.
How'd that work out for you this past time?
You know, it didn't. I also don't feel like we played I don't feel like we played that style as we normally do. And it kind of came back to us. Red Rorschach is able to pick up Day of Fire through the floor. Day of Fire was upstairs though. Then not through the floor, then right through his dome. It's a quick kill that sets things back pretty heavily for the Juggernuts.
And here we get...
and there's the Deimos. That's just brutal.
Yeah. You could have... Well, I guess not everybody sees that ping, but obviously if everybody's calling out...
Oh my heavens, Daddy 2I landed that? What a shot. had the Deimos ping and manages to pick it off like it was nothing. Billy Bro does get the refrag though, so we're back into a 2v1.
That's a very good refrag because you don't get those pinks.
Yep. The 2v1's manageable. That 3v1 is just so daunting.
Yeah.
Especially with the Mythics. You know, there's such a coordinated attacking team.
Yeah. They're bound to pinch you and get you.
Ram's continuing to rain down from above. Looks like Duck Dynasty and both Red Rorschach are just on drones. They're desperately trying to find Billy on Bro. They did end up locating him, and Red Rorschach drops. He's making the call for Duck Dynasty to rotate through vent window and get a plant going. Leon Bro's trying his best, but he is absolutely hurting. And I'm not entirely sure, was that a foot shot?
I want to say
that was a foot shot. That's all it took.
It's all it took. And here we are, 2-2.
2-2, just like that. The absolute brute force method worked.
And then they're sticking with it.
That was honestly a pretty solid kill out of Daddy Two Eyes as the Deimos.
Yes.
Picking 84 through the floor.
Attackers need to locate and
A frantically running 84. How long do those ping last?
You know, it's one of those things where I'm going to tell you it feels like 15 seconds, but if you're to look it up, it's probably like 5. I don't know. It feels like it's just, it's like, I'm still getting pinged, but it easily could be 10. I'm not entirely sure. That's a question for the production crew. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We don't have a production crew. That's right. The Juggernuts are running back into vents and workshop, and there's that comment. The vertical play just makes it so hard to play on this site. But with these Pro League settings, they got to win this one, or they have to win the or that other first floor site.
That big open, the big open area one.
Yep.
Right next to the window.
I would fully expect there to be more defensive presence upstairs.
Yes.
But struggling to find Day of Fire. He is up top in security, just waiting for Daddy Two Eyes to possibly slip up and enter in without droning, which is entirely possible.
Walking it open. Oh.
You hate to see it. He had just turned his head, and just like that, you know, Mythics are back up 3-2 and able to apply all this vertical pressure.
And there's that.
Yep.
Deimos.
There's the Deimos. He's in a near identical spot to where he picked up 84 last round. And looks like a swing and a miss this time for Daddy Two Eyes.
How many of those does he get?
How many of the pings does he get? 3, 4?
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a lot more than you feel like he deserves, especially in the last 45 seconds each.
Jeez.
Money out.
84 just trying to do a nice little run out, but Mr. Two Eyes just standing in that.
Yeah, don't call him Daddy. I respect that. And the Deimos Deimos drones are coming in, and it's absolute madness for Billy on Bro. The Frostmat does manage to hinder Duck Dynasty, but not enough. And Daddy Two Eyes with, I believe, the ace.
Believe so, yes. How come Billy on got down? Oh, was there a rook? Maybe?
Yeah, Day of Fire had played rook, so he's able to pick himself up. Yep.
I couldn't remember what he played. It looks like they just perfectly planned out that mute ban to...
Oh, yeah, to allow the Deimos. Absolutely.
To allow the Deimos.
Yep. And they're, you know, once didn't work. Twice didn't work. third time. Let's run it back. Interesting play out of Billy on Bro bringing the Vigil,
Yes.
which does counter the
Is
Deimos.
the counter, yeah. I think I've seen watched a video or something about how, yeah, a good combination is Deimos and IQ, so when people try to hide from it and like Vigil, you can see his
Yep.
thing and
Exactly. So you're hunting them down one way or the other.
exactly.
Yeah, I would definitely expect Billy and Bro to be playing up top in Armory, just ready and waiting. They did have that pressure up top, the Juggernauts did, but Deifier had just, classic siege timing. I'm going to look at this window for 15 seconds, and then I'm going to turn and look at this door right when you go to the window.
Just like clockwork.
Just like clockwork. You do like to see the Goyo coming out of the Juggernauts. He is quite a solid operator in the 3v3 format. He can just buy you so much time when you're stuck on site by yourself.
It's like those Daemons things. Those things feel like they last.
Okay, the Goyo canisters do last half the round. See if old Daddy Two Eyes is wanting to go to the well one more time. It doesn't look like he is going to be taking that Armory side and is potentially pushing down east.
Classic Mr. Two Eyes pushing down east.
Classic Mr. Two Eyes making it a 3v2 with 2 minutes left.
Plenty of time to whip something up. I
am not seeing who I'm switching to at the moment. There we go. Let's see if old Deifier is able to not a refrag at this point, but just based on the intel that Billy and Bro was able to get. Yep, picks up the Daddy Two Eyes and rotates.
Late refrag, huh?
Rotates back to site. 2v2. Oh wow, the Vigil also would have countered the Lion, so that's a huge one to pick up so early.
Yeah.
Drone work coming in from Red Rorschach, just trying to identify where the last two defenders are, so he can sort of call out the push he's wanting to make with Duck Dynasty.
Seem to be in a good spot. They didn't bring that, ram, and I feel like that would have been just as helpful this time.
Yep, they are seeming to be a little bit paranoid of that east stairs, and that potential waiting room drop spot, but
as they should.
Both defenders are content relatively close to site, so pings are coming in from the droner from that looks to be Duck Dynasty.
Looks like he might have missed Deifier. He might be going that way though eventually.
Yeah, but 84 is in a rough spot here. They pinged it out, knew where he was. Got one. Plant's coming down. Deifier picks up Duck Dynasty, and Red Rorschach does pull off that plant. So 30 seconds left.
I've seen this before.
Yeah. All right, now the plant is going down. I fully expect him to stick it. Deifier's going to have to rotate all the way through site. He sees his legs, lands some damage.
He lands some good damage.
Cleans him up. That's the down. I'm not sure if he saw that he downed him, but he'll find out real quick. And the ace to, you know what, that makes it 3-3.
Whew. This is just all we wanted, Gone for 12 days, and it's like we never even left.
What's wild is you're getting a 3-3 round with 13 kills out of the Mythics and only 10 out of the Juggernauts. So.
That
feels like some slipped wins out of the Mythics.
I'm trying to do some math here. Yeah, that's a
yeah, but they do get defense now, which honestly I can't remember how the series was going. I don't remember if defense was winning more than the attackers, but for our group generally it's a good boost to have.
Yeah. I want to say our attacking were the 4-2s.
Who's attacking? The Psychos?
No, wait.
Yeah, okay.
No, I meant our previous matches.
I think they might have been 4-2s. This one is interesting because you're having to hold that third site.
Yeah.
Which is that Vince, which they were finally able to hold off of some
Yeah.
solid leg work from Day of Fire.
It's the third time's the charm.
Time's the charm, I guess. Pretty standard lineup for the Mythics, with Red Rorschach bringing his Echo. He will play that until Echo is banned
Correct.
in 3 rounds or 4 rounds, whichever. And just
Looks like it did.
they brought the Intel and then they brought the Malusi. Like that for 3s, that's a solid defensive lineup.
Yeah. Yeah. It is such a hard. Banning is obviously nice because you get to ban certain operators, but there's just so many that could do
Right.
similar.
Right. Ban the Echo. We have a crash. We're gonna have a timeout from the Juggernauts. I don't know how that works. Trying to see if we could get a little pause, but
Why was Billy driving?
Classic. Excellent question. Okay, it does not appear that timeout was granted. So all right, we are 3-3 headed into the attacker defense swap. Can you make note of those bands there? The Brava, Ying, Maestro, and Aruni.
Running. And there's a comedy coming out.
We were going so smooth until Billy decided to drive and play.
AD4 taking the opportunity to get a kill on red.
I didn't see it, did he? You know what I didn't do? I didn't flash the scoreboard, but
It was yeah. Well,
actually, I
we
did flash the
flashed
scoreboard. We'll say,
yeah.
yeah, somebody else can figure that out. That's our production team. Yeah, they're on it.
Our production team is on it. Might be a few weeks before we get them, but
I don't know what that timeout feature is. If it like, what am I supposed to do?
it's just a prank. It's nothing.
All right,
It's a placebo
it
effect.
doesn't do anything. It's a joke. We had the Mythics. Okay. Bands after roll swap. We had choose band operators. Yes, that's what I would like to do. Not entirely. Oh, do I have to add round history? I might. Doesn't matter. It's 3-3. Blue in, blue in, blue in. Orange win. Orange win. Orange win. 3-3. Now let me choose band operators. Yes. Let me invite the gentleman into the game so we can figure out who they banned on the first set, because we do need that information.
Oh yes, for
in case it goes to overtime, which
it's looking that way.
When it goes to overtime.
Exactly. We're getting what we pay for.
You could read to me what he says when he tells you who he banned.
Brava.
Okay.
Ying.
Brava. Ying. No. Okay, I need to. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's what he said. Those are the only two things I've read.
There we go. Mira. What else we got?
That's it. Just Mira.
It couldn't have just been Mira.
Fire sent mute.
Mute, okay.
Mira mute. Fenny.
Okay. And then I might have had my team switched. Who just attacked? Yeah, okay, no. The Juggernuts banned the attackers, so we're good. We're good. Who we got? What the heck is happening? Billy crashed. He was playing Siege while driving.
I got Blitz.
Okay.
Nomad.
Okay.
BB.
Blackbeard. All right. Bang. And then, let's see. Band operators. Okay. Role swap hasn't happened. Match options have been validated and successfully saved. We should be good. They should have the option to ban when they load back in. The blue teams started as the attackers. They should now be the defenders. I believe we're good to go. All right, let's send it and send up a prayer we did it right, boys.
Here we go.
The production team has just been slack.
What production team?
Exactly. I mean, you know it's bad when they're stuck with us. All right, roll swap. Mythics on defense. The band should be coming in. We're all tied at 3-3. Feels like we were just here.
They better ban the same operators.
You know, Goose Guy, that's a fair point. They could ban different operators and I wouldn't know the difference. I think those looked about to be the same. You said Bravo and Ying and Aruni and Maestro, so we're rolling.
We are rolling. Here we go. Here we go. Yep.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
All right. Deja vu. We're back. Red Rorschach.
3-3.
Better get these back walls. I'm pretty sure he got them before. Or oh, it looks like Duck Dynasty is going for him. For the switch. You know how he likes to keep track of walls reinforced?
I didn't even realize that we have a little thing at the top that says how many drones and.
Yep. Reinforcements used, impacts, deployables, pretty much all your utility, except for your operator-specific utility will be up there. So your secondary gadgets.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it's quite helpful.
Is there a difference between the smokes and the flashbangs on that?
Yeah, it's the flashbang icon, so they actually have 4 smokes.
Oh.
You know, that sounds like John's dream right there.
4 smokes.
4 smokes. Pretty typical lineup coming in out of the Juggernuts to attack. They've brought their hard breach, their roam clear with the Dokubi, and just some utility snatch and an all around a good gun with Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch's gun. Do we normally, and do you guys normally use the DMR or them?
Honestly, both are serviceable, but they have made some changes to the, I believe it's the F2, if I'm not mistaken, and it is, it's a pretty solid gun, but it looks like Dayfire elects to use that DMR.
The DMR?
One phone call going down. Just a little Hey, wanted to see what's up.
Billy is. Oh, he was on top of E's, but it looks like he's just opening up one of these walls back here.
Yeah, just trying to generate some lines of sight into office. Trying to force, what's in there? Duck Dynasty out of his little hiding spots.
Yeah, if he hears this call, he can just wallbang that, right?
No, Duck Dynasty is in a spot that is on the hard wall to his east, or to his whatever compass direction that would be. That office wall is hard, but they are applying pressure on both sides, so this could be quite a bind for Duck Dynasty. And just like that, Duck Dynasty goes down. Echo Drone 1 coming in, and Red Rorschach is taking some heat.
And looks like Daddy on the flank, and Daddy takes him.
Daddy takes him.
Mr. Two Eyes. I'm sorry.
Mr. Two Eyes. The Dokkaebi is pinged, and 84 has time to line up that drone shot. Picks it up. That back office wall is getting open, so that should apply some pressure to Red Rorschach, who has got the massive stones to put up that shield.
That late shield. He's been pocketing that. Pulls it out of his pocket, and Mr. Two Eyes gets Billy.
Mr. Two Eyes gets Billy, leaving 84 in a really, really rough spot. And Red Rorschach leans up.
Forgot about that shield, because I was going to say he can. Those were straight to his body if that shield wasn't there.
Yeah, that was going to be money, but Red Rorschach, those big stones paid off. We get a wow whatever out of Crazy Chicky Licky in the chat there. Not sure what that's in regard to, but we respect your opinion.
We hear your opinion. Respect so.
Attackers need to locate
Overstatement.
and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yeah, we respect very few things, honestly. That's good call.
Hence the position we're all in now.
With regard to John Smokes, that was a good one. He would have laughed in chat, but he's out smoking. Love that guy.
Love that guy.
It's like
Just the guy you can't hate, you know?
Honestly, that's the truth.
10 seconds to go.
Pretty solid lineup out of the Mythics. Nothing too crazy. The lack of a Cade play out of Red Rorschach is kind of odd. That is an operator he tends to favor on this site.
Yeah. Yeah, 3v3 is definitely, you know, make you play different.
Yeah, it's a different style than the 5v5s. It takes some adjustments to get used to. But you know, at this point in the season, playoffs, you fully expect both teams to, well, minus the 12-day break, really be in the swing of things. So.
Yes.
It looks like we're seeing it early for the Juggernuts. They're clutching back on their shield play to see if they can make something happen.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those things where you don't know what the Mythics are gonna do. You know, are they gonna ban the next ban phase, or
the pings are going down on Daddy Two Eyes from that call out from 84, and Day of Fire is trying to get a line of sight desperately, but it seems to be unable. If I could figure out how to navigate these cameras, I would have been watching all that, but it's just not working tonight, gentlemen.
our boy Crazy Chicken Licking in chat say anybody could get the hedge?
Yeah. We all know what that's about, but we're not allowed to make fun of Red Rorschach anymore. Apparently we did it one too many times, hurt his feelings, so... We all know it was asked.
As we all know, though, we respect very little things, so...
Some things going down. The attackers seem to be, you almost hate to say psychoing, but there's a minute 15 left and very little's happened.
Yeah. I would say cycling for sure.
Red Rorschach is up top, you know, right up there with Billy on Bro, who doesn't seem to know that he was mere feet away from Red Rorschach.
Yeah.
Oh, Day of Fire might get picked off here. Pretty insignificant damage coming around. Oh, Billy on Bro is confused, looked dazed and confused as he rounded that corner, not looking anywhere near the head of Red Rorschach, who cleaned him up.
Now they're
Not without the refrag attempt coming in from Day of Fire, though. The cycling is continuing out of these Juggernuts, as there's now 20 seconds left. And just like that, 84 has found himself
like that.
in an unwinnable situation. we got
Just
some
like that.
we got some smokes in the chat. Love to see it.
4 to be exact.
Only 3 out of Chicken Licking. He must have just got finished with 1.
He must have just, yeah.
Mythics are looking strong headed into this vent workshop site, but this is the identical situation the Juggernuts had rolling into the site after losing it twice. We'll see if they fare any bit better.
They are looking strong.
I mean,
See that similar castle play coming out.
Yeah, let me let you in on a little secret, Goose.
And defuse as many
I
Let's
have no idea if this is the identical situation in terms of rounds won and rounds lost as defenders, but you just got to say it with confidence and people will believe you.
You know, that's the part about show business, you know?
bombs located by attackers.
Just gotta say it with confidence.
Speaking of confidence, I'm confident that maybe Red Rorschach will eventually be able to shotgun his way through a rotate. He was shooting
was
and
a little
shooting.
bit big, you know, but gotta do what you gotta do.
10 seconds to insertion.
Pretty
5 seconds to go.
pretty interesting defensive ops here.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
That castle, you like to see that switch from Billy on Bro bringing the ace. That can kind of really free up those, you know, those lines of sight that Red Rorschach's definitely planning on keeping closed
Yeah.
pretty easily and quickly. So, and an excellent gun to boot, and you have Billy on Bro playing Ash for the first time all season.
Or is it the first time?
It's definitely not, but you say it with confidence and people will believe you. He's breaking into detention, opting to use his breach charges in lieu of his breaching rounds.
A little bit of damage to Mr. Two Eyes over here. I'm assuming from that or from 84.
Very nice. For the sake of competitiveness, you'd love to see the Juggernuts snag this one and really give us a show.
Yes.
Red
I believe
Rorschach's
if,
playing up top. Go ahead.
It's like they're avoiding him altogether.
Yeah, honestly, it's a good play. The phone call comes in. That's going to free up Billy on Bro to take some space, but not before 84 goes down to Red Rorschach. Daddy Two Eyes is sniffing out Billy on Bro. Lands him, honestly, an equal trade, 1 for 1. And did Red Rorschach drop back to side? I heard a drop. I wasn't sure where
I
exactly
believe
that
it's
was.
Day of Fire is right behind.
Okay.
Right behind Billy now. I believe he's going try to pinch Daddy from the other side, maybe.
Is there a chance that Red Rorschach didn't realize he downed to 84, or is he just playing with his
There
food?
has to be.
Daddy Two Eyes is not really in a favorable spot, but they still have that extra man advantage. $50 time's running low.
Does seem like Red. Oh,
Downed him. I don't think he quite caught that he downed him.
yeah.
Dave,
If Day can push that little.
Yep. Just apply some pressure.
See him, right?
He's got it. Oh, wow.
Mr. Two Eyes.
Mr. Two Eyes. You gotta love these death cams.
You gotta love this. Was that a trade? I'm assuming.
No. It was the downed. He had downed Billy on Bro. So instead of showing us him killing somebody, we just get to watch Red Rorschach because Billy on Bro is downed.
Interesting. Yeah.
And
This is new territory for us in our
uh-huh.
these matches.
We're match point.
And Mythics get to go
Yep.
right back upstairs.
Right back upstairs. It looks like this was this crash, was it a tactical decision out of the Mythics? Do a little DDoS on Billy on Bro?
Yeah.
Ever since the break, only one kill out of the Juggernuts.
That's something we'll have our production kind of look into.
What production crew?
Yeah, right. You're right.
Attackers need to
As soon as we hire another intern.
if they can.
Chicky Licky says that the Juggernuggies need a smoke break. Is this a first in league history? The Tachanka?
No.
Oh,
Your
you're right.
voice.
Oh, you're right. No,
Your
yeah,
voice.
I take it back. My boy Respawn.
Your boy Respawn.
Stevie
I
Wonder.
believe
we
it was
call him
against
sometimes.
us.
We did it against
was
you
it?
all. We did it against
No,
Mythics.
yeah. The Mythics.
Yeah.
Mythics several times in Consulate, I believe.
Not my finest moment as a captain when you roster a Tachanka and a Clash, but effective.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Interesting to see this. I believe we're just going to see the traditional East push coming out of the Juggernauts. They've brought the shield for it. They've got the ace, so they can open up the back
All in.
office wall. And I think, the only thing that could cause the problems is that Duck Dynasty underneath. He's pre-popped his hatch so he can drop it and get the C4.
Get that C4.
Hopefully in time. I don't see it pre-placed, but sometimes the cameras aren't the best at telling you what's there. But I don't think it's pre-placed.
I don't remember seeing him going down.
Yeah, we do have that the Tachanka play too, just to further stall any shield plants that they could be planning.
Yes, little mini Goyos, as we like to call him, or I guess he was first, so Goyos is
A mega Tachanka.
mega Tachanka.
Daddy Two Eyes is looking to creep around L Hall, apply some pressure on East as all three Juggernauts reconvene to push down the main hall. Lambro does receive some damage from that spray out of Daddy Two Eyes, but nothing too significant. And let the we got a first person perspective of Duck Dynasty falling down the hatch. The fire's absolutely torching Billy
yes.
Bro.
How many fires does he get?
15, I believe. 5, 5, and 5.
15?
Yep.
Oh,
the day
good
of fire.
push.
Excellent.
We're over here distracted by the fire, and
Excellent work. Now, Duck Dynasty's offside. They should know that he's underneath. So you're looking to see, get that plant down. Let me switch to Duck Dynasty real quick. Rotating back up metal stairs, but he's going to get picked off pretty
C4 is gone.
pretty cleanly by Day of Fire there. Excellent attack. What a good adjustment out of Day of Fire to rotate around, pick up the Firesmith that was raining down hell on the shield carrier.
Good call too. We were here expecting the classic push on that door, but they just decided to enter east and use the human trony as
Yep.
we
Yeah, the what was it? The human trony? Human trony.
Yeah.
Human trony.
Was it
Tony is
human trony?
I don't remember. 84 is the human trony.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
Throwing
by
a C4 like the goose, burning a hole in his pocket. Love to see it.
Here's the tough part. They can play this site 3 times.
Yeah, and they have to win it once. So
They have to win it once.
you like those odds if you're the Mythics.
Yes. If I were a betting man,
You got money
I
on
would
them?
bet that they can win. No, legally, I don't.
You don't condone that? That's not financial
No.
advice?
10 seconds to go.
Correct. It's just league rules.
5 seconds
Something
remaining.
about not betting on the league or something like that. However, an account that I don't know how I know this, but Duck Man 20, he's got quite a bit of money in it.
On the Mythics, all right. You heard it here first. Duckman 20, Duckman 02 is breaking the bank.
One of our analysts.
You think we see that switch back to the traditional push? I would not be surprised if we do, but as soon as I say that, Billy Umbro is rotating around to the armory wall.
Yeah, without the Changa gone, I would feel a lot more safer
Yeah, actually
doing that.
pushing as you had planned, but
Yes.
different teams like to do things different ways. Psychos like to not play during the regular season.
Yeah, just would take that time to learn, adapt.
We got the shotgun mute out of Red Rorschach. Love to see it. Excellent operator choice and weapon choice. Headed into this very important round.
I'd love to be able to do that. How far does that reach? Pretty good.
It reaches further against me than it does for me.
Usually how it goes.
Looks like the Juggernuts have gotten a breach on the armory wall and seem to be angling their attack that direction with the Monty Spearhead, followed closely by the Ace. He needs to land this Ace charge so that 84 is able to walk into sight, but if I'm not mistaken, it might be a little bit too high.
I believe he's got it.
Does
If I'm
he?
correct,
He
though, there's at
does.
least 17 legions on that.
There are, so as soon as he walks in, he is getting down. Looks like Duck Dynasty and Day of Fire have exchanged some blows, with Day of Fire coming out pretty well ahead in the trade.
Yes, same thing with Billy and Mr. Two Eyes.
And Day of Fire does clean him up. Pretty textbook. With Red Rorschach now taking damage from Day of Fire.
But now he knows where Red is and decides not to push him.
Time's the enemy here. 20 seconds left for the Juggernuts.
Yes.
They're having to clear out this half wall, and that is a tough ask. Red Rorschach picks up one. And Billy Umbro goes down, leaving 84 to pull a miracle out of his pocket. And he's about to step on 15 goo mines, and the Mythics, all they have to do here
land a lot of
is
damage.
sit back and watch.
And just like that, folks.
Just like that. The Mythics showed up tonight. A heavy carry from Daddy Two Eyes and Red Rorschach all night. Just absolute powerhouse duo. And a little bit to be desired there out of the Juggernauts, with only Day of Fire picking up kills after the car crash.
After the car crash. It's almost as if it was meant to happen that way.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can bring the entire Mythic squad into the booth for some, some post-game congratulations and discussions. See how they
see what they're thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a moment while I try to get them on the line. What do you think, Goose? You're heading in now to the finals. Your opponent has been determined. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. It was definitely kind of a scary look at the end there, but we'll see.
We'll see. Interesting matchup here. We have the entire Mythics roster. Welcome, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wait to punch that ticket to the finals.
Yep.
It was quite a we were excited. We had the back and forth, and then that even 3-3 at the split. We thought we were going full 15. How did it feel from your all's perspective? Take it away, Joe. Hit us, Joe.
It was nerve-wracking. Yeah. After the 3-3, felt like confident because it felt good, but we still were at 3-3 going into the half.
Yeah,
So
we did a quick some quick maths, broke out the abacus. At that 3-3 split, you all had, I believe it was four more kills, 5 more kills. I don't remember which it was than they did.
What's 7 plus 6? Or
It
plus
was
8?
3. It was 13-10. Yeah.
13 to 10, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, a significant amount. That's an entire round's worth of kills, more than them, and yet still tied 3-3. So, we thought that was interesting. And then, we had that little crash, and I guess during that time, Billy on Bro and 84 kind of forgot how to play.
Yep.
So, great.
I couldn't contribute in the kills, so I snuck a DDoS on the Billy's computer.
We had our suspicions. We weren't entirely sure, but our production team's looking into it, and they'll get back to us probably never, because it's just me and Goose.
Yes, and quite frankly, we all probably forgot about this after this soccer stuff.
Let's talk to the man, old Daddy Two Eyes, Mr. Daddy, as we preferred to call him, because neither
Daddy, please.
neither one of us grown men like calling another man Daddy. Headed into this matchup, your finals now against the Psychos. What are you looking to exploit? Like, what are you looking to play? Like, stick with what's been working, or it's the new Psychos. Let me tell you from experience.
Yeah, the Psychos came in overlooked. They're looking pretty scary right now. I think if we stick to our guns, we're a team that relies on how we play. We've got our style, and if it's clicking, we're gonna win.
That's the confidence you need to have. And I'll just go ahead and just clear up one thing: the Psychos were not overlooked.
They were overlooked completely and utterly.
Okay, yes, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Solid play all around. It seemed like a well-led team. It's going to be the structure that we've learned to trust from you guys versus that newfound dominating, suffocating attack from the Psychos, paired with traditional defensive strengths that comes with playing Siege. So we're really looking forward to the finals. I'm a little bit bummed to not be in the booth, but excited to be broadcast, or not be in the game, but excited to broadcast. So any takes on this past game, or anything you want to look forward to in this next game in particular?
all I've got to say is
No,
the
cut
goose
this
is
guy
cooked.
out.
The goose is cooked.
The one thing that nobody else has done when you go goose hunting, you gotta take shotguns.
There you go. I think that might be it. Expect to see some shotgun play out of the Mythics. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on a solid win. We look forward to a finals matchup between these Psychos.
We do have a chat request here from I'm not gonna say who. It might be obvious, but we want to hear a victory honk from you guys.
No victory honks?
No, we don't do that thing. We don't do that.
I mean,
Looks like my guy's here, so he doesn't get.
That's respect.
Fine, I guess.
It's respect. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We appreciate the time. Thanks everybody for watching. We will catch you all again with the finals, the final season 2 final, Psychos versus Mythics. Catch y'all then. Let's work out.